everyone, welcome to Toy Break, episode 165. I'm Aileen.
I'm George.
I'm Chris.
And Toy Break is your weekly internet show all about the wonderful world of toys, including but not limited to designer vinyl, plush, action figures, collectibles, events, how-tos, artists, awesome companies. We'll get to that in a minute. Let's start off by thanking our sponsors like Dragatomi,
Tenacious Toys.
Urban Rascal,
Fuzzy Balls Apparel.
Happy Panda Toys,
Mini Cassette Tees.
Tilted,
Time Bandits.
Bitbots,
3D Retro.
Paysaber,
Grumpy Bert.
Art Attack Toys.
And Button Lab.
Yay! Thank you to all of our sponsors. And let's just jump right into winners.
We got what's full of winners today.
Every single one of you is a winner.
Winning.
You're duh.
I don't think you could say those two things next to each other anymore. He trademarked it.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, he's trademarking that slogan,
You're
so you
making
can't
that up.
know.
They won't let you trademark a slogan, do they?
I think so.
Not that.
What?
I think he's
I'm sure there's
trademarking
people
it.
saying winning years ago.
Because he wants to be able to put it on shirts and stuff, so you can't
I'm
do
putting
winning
it on
duh.
shirts already. RetroOutlaw.com.
Speaking of them, here's a shirt from them right now.
Ah, Retro Outlaw.
I do have a winning shirt.
Do you?
Do
It
you?
says winning machine, and I spelled machine MASHEEN.
Nice.
Sheen,
With
get
the Garbage
it?
Man picture from Men at Work.
Yes, high five
That's
for that.
awesome.
Oh, I love that movie. All right, so we have a contest that is over.
We do.
What is it for?
Easter Cavey.
This Easter cavey?
That Easter Cavey. Actually, not that
Have you
one, but
seen
another
these?
one.
No.
Are you into plush at all?
I got a kid.
It's cute.
Yeah, I got a kid. For my kids, it's fine. I mean,
All right, so we had people, thank you to everybody who entered. We had them draw their own cavey on the form. So all they had to do was draw a cavey. It could be a circle with eyes.
Or Photoshop
Anything.
a cavey.
But there were some awesome ones. But let's have our guest.
There was
Chris
a
here.
really creepy one too.
There was
Of Ben as a cavey with ear like this is the cavey normally has these little ears and like it had a Ben face with like flesh ears. Oh, it was gross.
It's pretty
It
awesome.
was pretty disgusting, but it was awesome. Did
Actually-
that guy get a double vote for that?
Yeah, I'm sure. Yes.
Okay.
So a couple people got double votes. I gotta bring out two that were specifically really funny. Silver Streak
Okay.
had Captain replace the Trouble with Tribbles, but with
Okay.
cavies.
Okay.
That was funny. And I Know Monsters made a cavey into one of the worms from Dune.
Ah, nice.
And since I just watched Dune for the first time, I thought that was pretty funny. Are you a Dune fan?
And there was an Ewok cavey. Did you see that?
There
one?
was an Ewok cavey. It was awesome.
I saw it so long ago, and I only did see it once, so I must not be that much a fan because I didn't rewatch it yet.
That's the same
That's
with
okay.
me years ago.
It's okay.
All right, so we're gonna have
So winner, chicken dinner.
All right.
Pick a name, any name.
Right off the top.
Right off the top. Who's it gonna be?
Jimmy Foo.
Jimmy Foo. Woo!
I'm not 100%, but I'm pretty sure he's the one that made the Ben with the flesh ears.
So there you go.
I
That's
think
awesome.
if my memory serves.
Oh,
So
that is
that's
true.
a good winner right there.
That is awesome.
All right, Jimmy.
Good pick. Good pick.
So Jimmy, you get a cavey. Send me your address.
An exclusive Easter cavey. So we have that one ended. What do we have going on for contests?
Another plush. Puppy cow.
Puppy cow. Chris's face was the best. Puppy cow, puppy cow.
What's with all the nipples? That's what I was wondering.
You say that like nipples are a bad thing.
4 on a dog, yeah.
So win your very own puppy cow. Woof woof moo. By illustrator and cartoonist Jamie Noguchi. Just head over to the facebook.com/toybreak. Did I say the Facebook?
You did.
Head over to facebook.com/toybreak.
Are you 80?
And post a creative combination of two animals
Yeah,
under
the
the puppy
space
cow
book.
contest picture.
Fantastic.
Deadline is May 18th, so plenty of time.
So two animals. What do you mean, like?
Like a puppy cow.
Okay.
All you gotta do.
Puppy
Spider
cow,
Pig. Remember Spider Pig from
Spider
Simpsons?
Pig. Don't use Spider Pig. That one's already been done.
That's true.
So no Spider Pig.
Easy to enter. And
What else do
again,
people
if you
do?
don't have Facebook, you can email the thing to info@toybreak.com.
Nice.
You can also get a poster on the site at toybreak.com. Artwork by Monster Forge, Charles Marsh.
Awesome.
$5, $2.50 shipping. Get the posters. Help us make future posters.
Yay! And now let's get over here to Chris.
Who's waiting
Welcome
patiently.
to the couch.
Well,
Well, we had business. We got
this place is
business.
ridiculous. I'm all the way over friggin' parked by the Conan O'Brien studio. Andy Richter's going to go through my truck.
It could happen. It could happen.
He looked like he was going through it. I don't know. I have a GPS, you know.
You might want.
I have the GPS. Those kids.
So we mentioned Retro Outlaw a minute ago, and we mentioned this T-shirt. So let's talk about you and who you are and your company.
What do you do? Tell us about Retro Outlaw.
Retro Outlaw is myself and Brent Cheshire, who does like 95% of the drawing. You know, he draws a lot of it. I mean, I come up with ideas. I like paint the statues and stuff, but you know, Cheshire does a lot of the drawing. And we started off, actually, I was just doing artwork for like people like do conventions. Like you get like Malcolm McDowell needs posters and crap to sell at conventions, and I'm like, dude, enough with the 8x10s already. We all seen those. Let's how about a screen printed poster? I like it. We'll do it. You know, so we do that.
Malcolm McDowell impression.
That's what he sounds like. And we always do this thing where we make him evil too. This soda's not gonna refill itself. So, but anyway, so we started doing that stuff, and then I'm like, well. And then I hooked up with Cheshire. I'm like, dude, help me out with this drawing, this and that. He helped me with some of my stuff. You know, I was doing like, he's a better artist than I am by all means. It's like I could get by, but Retro Outlaw couldn't get by if either of us left. We are like totally like, you know, perfect match for that.
Nice.
We like all the same.
Kids.
We like all the same movies. We like, you know, all the same pop culture stuff. You know, monster cereals, just like old commercials, old toys. So. You know, that's what Retro Outlaw is. Me and Brett Cheshire, and me being raised by the television more or less. Like I was raised by TV flat out. You know, I watched more TV. You know, I was watching HBO when I was like 8 years old until like 5 in the morning. Non-caring mom. You know, horrible mom, but whatever.
Aw, come on.
Horrible mom. Just kidding. Anyways. I spent a lot of time watching TV, and I just absorbed all this stuff. I like horror movies. I like cult classics, you know, and all that stuff made me want to do, you know, I'm like, I want a Clockwork Orange toys, but anytime somebody does something, it sucks, you know? It's like, I'm not trying to say ours is awesome or something, but I mean, I haven't seen one looks like that, you know? It's always like a Barbie doll like this with like a costume, and it's like, no one gets his face right, you know, and I don't know. I really liked the movie. I wanted a cool figure. Mm-hmm. And once I made friends with Malcolm, and he's like, yeah, go ahead, you know, do what you gotta do. You know, I'm like, all right. So, you know, that's how we started doing all this stuff. Just made friends with the people in the movie.
And the figure you're talking about
Ta-da!
can be seen right here.
That will be available at San Diego Comic-Con or on our website for pre-sale.
And that website would be?
RetroOutlaw.com.
Oh, nice.
So now there's two versions. There's the fully painted.
And then the one...
I'll let you hold that.
Yeah, that's fine.
And the bronze.
I don't even know if it's not even really bronze. It's like
it's orange.
I hit it with black and just like started dusting it, you know, to pop, make it, you know, all the details pop with orange, and that's going to be our variant right there.
This one, I think I prefer this one. I think it's really nice.
I prefer that one. I just prefer it.
It really brings the sculpt out, actually. Like,
I agree.
More than the painted one.
I agree.
I mean, because it's such a white suit, you know, there's not like...
I tried to do different color whites too. If you look at like the jock and the suspenders, but like, you're 100% right on the detail pops on that one. You could even see the laces on the boots and everything. It's great.
Mm-hmm. It's really nice. It's a really nice sculpt too. I never knew he had eyeballs on his hands like that. Yeah. I don't think I've ever noticed that in the movie.
I have like
watch it again.
I bought this big Stanley Kubrick book. It's a coffee table book. It's like this big and has all these pictures. And I like sourced the crap out of that book. Like I know everything about like my cousin wanted to be that for Halloween. He's like, Halloween's tomorrow. I'm like, you're not being that. You're gonna wreck it. You're gonna throw on a pair of white sweats and a hat and get out of here. Don't do it. So I talked him out of it. I mean, I don't want to half-ass a Clockwork Orange suit. They're gonna be like, who are you? You know?
That's cool. That's cool. That I don't know. It's cool. I've never even seen that before. Now I need to see it again. So these are gonna sell at Comic-Con this year.
And they're available for pre-sale on the website. This one is
the painted.
They're fully painted, and they're $275 a piece. They're gonna be. It's gonna be a low.
How tall are these? 14 inches.
I think it's a little over 12. I think it's just like a little over a foot because the base adds to it too.
Right.
Oh, and they are going to be signed by Malcolm as well. Nice. So that's cool.
I like the pose he's in too. Like So iconic.
Oh, he's got the ships
yeah.
out.
Yep,
12-inch?
just about 12-inch statue.
All right.
A little bit over with the base. Nice.
So
These are really cool. These are really fun.
I'm just stoked. I like it. It's one of my. It is my favorite movie, and I just anytime I get to work with and he's like cool. It's like he's not even like a dick like the get me a soda voice I did. He's like the opposite of that. He was like he like we had him at our booth at Comic-Con last year, and after the show we walked out to the car. He expressed it. He's like, I love you and your family. You've been great. He was super nice. He gave me this art print that some other dude did for him, and he signed it and everything. He's like, I want you to have this. You're great. Anytime you need anything, call me. He's an awesome guy. So I was like,
that's so cool.
It could have been like the way where you meet him and he's like, look, kid, you're bothering me. Just give me my money. And he wasn't even remotely like that, because everyone always wonders like. Yeah. You meet your favorite actor or something. He turns out to be a douche, and it sucks.
Yeah, and then like everyth's ruined.
Yep, you hate the movie now. F him.
That's cool that it's not that way. It's cool that
I seen that actually happen to a guy. He's a super super huge Simpsons fan.
Uh-oh.
It's a true story. I can say it. And he's buying animated cells, 2 of everything. He's got Granny's autograph on like hundreds of things. He's got a storage unit full of the Simpson fucking barbecue. Did I swear? Sorry.
It's all right.
I got kids. I'm trying to tone it down. Where's the swear jar? And he's buying a $2,000 animation cell at some place at Comic-Con. And Matt, Granny's there. He goes, Matt, do you think you could get me into the fan appreciation thing they're having at Fox? It's coming up soon. He goes, absolutely, Gil. Here, call this guy. We'll take care of it. He calls and calls and calls. Nobody's calling him back. Gil shows up there. He's got the Simpsons like college jacket on. He's got the badges from all the shows on the lanyard. There's all the buttons going down. He's got the hat. Total diehard fan. Loves the show. Granny pulls up in like a limo to get in. He goes, Matt. He goes, I tried to get through. You said I could come in. Can I come in? He goes, out of my hands. Sorry. And he goes away. It's like, dude, you created the show. You can't get this guy in.
Oh, man.
So, and I go,
I mean,
dude.
yeah, that does suck, but to be fair, like, who knows? Maybe he really...
Oh, come on. If push came to shove...
I've seen it before.
Push came to shove, he goes, I created this show. I guarantee you he gets someone
Probably.
Not only that, but he told him to call a bunch of times, too,
Yeah, that's kind of
He's all... He'll probably watch this. This Gilbert guy will probably watch this. So.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
I'm on your side, dude. I don't know what to tell you. You come to the Retro Outlaw, whatever is Statue Fest or whatever.
Yes, Retro Outlaw Statue Fest, starting this year at Comic-Con.
So you brought a couple other shirts with you too. Let's show them so people could see a few of the designs that you have.
Here we go with this. This is what I like to call Evil Fett, or the Evil Empire design.
Nice.
And
Pass that down.
it's a mashup of some of our favorite, iconic people like Boba Fett and Evil Knievel, which I kind of like Evil Knievel a lot more because he's the whole Caesar's Palace or whatever thing. So that's rad, who survives that?
And you did a print of this, or was it a silkscreen of that? Was that last year or? We have
them for sale on the site. We still have art prints of those available.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's an awesome art print. I
have another one on this I don't. Yeah, we have another one. It's just the helmet, and it's got like the a border with the stars and the stripes on it. It's pretty cool.
Nice.
Excellent.
It's a completely different one too. It's like the helmet's like it's not like just that helmet. It's like a different helmet. And yeah, I think I don't know if I should even say this on film, but I think I'm gonna do a 12-inch of that. To be honest with you.
Ooh.
Really?
Haha! Now you have to.
Well, actually, we kind of already. Well, it's not that. I don't want to get another C&D from the Bearded Wonder,
So wait, let's talk about that.
We can.
You've gotten cease and desist for this because obviously this is.
I got one for. It's actually funny. Here's the Chewbacca design. We got a mini bust of this also, and that's
It's not a Che Ben Baka.
We could do that.
Like I slipped that in there.
Put him in a phone booth or a DeLorean.
DeLorean. Yeah, it has to be like a DeLorean.
I'll purposely put him in the Bill and Ted phone booth. Just cause.
So now this has caused you a problem then?
Well, yeah, because it wasn't even really. what happened was is some dude knocked it off, and I got in his face about it. And I said a lot of like not cool. Like, I mean, it was cool for me to say it, but I mean to have it said to you, it completely suck. And I went off on the dude and I badmouthed him, and then once people found out he did it, they didn't like him. I'm not even gonna mention his name or nothing, but that being said, as soon as I did that, this dude went away, snooked himself away in like a corner of his basement or wherever he trolls around, and sent every movie company, every convention promoter, don't let this guy sell at your show. His stuff is bootleg, blah, blah, blah. Dear Lucas,
cool.
Dear Paramount, dear everybody, dear Toho. He's got a Godzilla tattoo. Arrest him. It's like everything that could possibly happen.
Not cool.
So, and I didn't fight back. Well, this dude spent his time clacking away on his computer complaining. Me and Cheshire are whipping up more designs. And the design I whipped up was, I didn't bring it, but it's called the Bones Trooper. And it's basically the Paul Peralta skateboard skull, but I changed it into a Stormtrooper.
Nice.
And that is a design I did. And Lucasfilm sends me a C&D. It's one page, and it's a couple pictures from my website. So I call a lawyer, say, what's this? He's like, well, it's parody. He's like, it falls under parody law. He goes, that's not really. He goes, if you cover this up right here, it's complete. If anybody should sue you, it's Che Guevara. so, and
I don't think Chase people watch. It's okay.
I think you're saying
Gonna murder me instead of suing me. And I'm like, and he's like, I mean, we could change it to Che Yeti if we want. He goes, it's not a definitive, like, it's a parody. There's a joke involved. He's like, fuck it, do it. He's like, I mean, and we're making a joke. We're doing something different. But I guess he's like, oh, the lovable Wookiee's a murderer or whatever. But, so, and we had a Darth Vader.
Had to fight in wars too.
We had a Darth Vader one that says "Born to Kill," Full Metal Vader, which it turns out other people. I googled it, and there's other people that have done it in the past. There's one of the helmets at the Vader project was like that. Even I'm like, and we didn't know it. We just like combined the movies we like,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, going to Kubrick, and so we. Whatever. I'm like, I took him down for like a week because I was like paranoid. I'm like, you know what? The lawyer said it's a parody. Why am I freaking out? I put him back up. I put that Bones Ripper that I did up. We put the Evil Knievel up. And then I seen the guy at a show in Florida that I don't like. And I came like that close to beating him up at the show. He called the cops on me. The cops showed up at the convention.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah. The cops came. I went up to his table, and because this is the first time I came face to face with him since that happened. Mm-hmm. And I just took my arms underneath all his shirts on his table and flicked them up in the air in his face.
Oh my god!
Called him all kinds of. Guy's a douche. Called him all kinds of things. Told customers that his stuff was crap, and I said, "Let's go outside." He's like, "No, I'm calling the cops." And he goes, 9, 1, and then he goes, "I'll do it. 1, dude." So cops came. They talked to the promoter, and then that was that. And then all these customers started coming back. This guy over here is talking crap about you, saying like I'm a bad dad and this and that. I'm like an awesome dad or whatever, And that's kind of personal. So I went over there, flicked all his shirts over again, God. And he goes, "All right, we'll go outside. We'll fight." I'm like, "All right, we'll go outside. We'll go down here where no one's watching. I'm not here to put on a show. If you beat me up, hey, you might get a lucky shot and beat me up, but whatever. Let's see what happens. I'll leave. You could sell the shirt. I won't bother you if you beat me up." We get outside. As soon as we get out there in front of security, he goes, "Come on, attack me now!" And he starts like, security all runs over. I'm like, oh, Jesus, here we go. So little did he know, I printed the shirts for the show, and the promoter threw them out. And that was the end. He goes home. Calls all the movie studios. I get a second C&D from Lucasfilm. They go, not only did you not take anything down, but you added a whole bunch of items. We strongly suggest we demand that you stop selling this stuff, but I believe in the parody thing, and one page and one little, and a couple pictures off my website, again, aren't going to make me stop doing it. And look how many other people are doing it. I'm not going to blurt out a bunch of websites and throw everyone else under the bus, but we all in this room know at least 5 people that do the same thing.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's more high profile than my stuff. Am I right?
Right.
You know?
I don't know. You're getting out there.
You know, it's not like, come on, it's not, but barely. These guys have been going at it for years. You know, they have like 30 colorways by now, you know, and I'm like just, you know.
So, I mean, I guess as long as your lawyer, I mean, a lawyer told you it's parody and it's fair use.
Well,
so
that's all good and everything, but here's what's going to happen. Lucas will be like, all right, you need to come to court. I'm not getting no lawyer. I'm not paying nothing. I'm going to show up at court in my jeans, my baseball hat, and my Master of Flying Kids shirt, and be like, parody. You know, and even if I have to stop, it's like, all right, well, he spent like 50 grand on that lawyer, and he's like,
yeah,
I just came here in this. So whatever. I mean, it's not like that important that I do it, but I do believe that as an artist, we shouldn't be censored, and nothing should be made off limits because this dude's, you know, not happy with the content or whatever. You know, I don't know. So that's the whole C&D story. And you got
that
a
was
cool
a pretty
fight.
good story. There's
yeah,
a fight in
out
there.
of there.
I can't believe you fought somebody.
I didn't
or
fight-
almost fought somebody.
So if you want to
shirts.
fight Chris, he'll be at San Diego Comic-Con and Designer Con. Feel free to come by. Fisticuffs ready.
Or just go to a show I'm at, bootleg my stuff, or even do a cheap knockoff, and I'll throw your booth around and call you a bunch of names. Like, I called the guy so many names, I thought he'd snap and hit me. I went into the wife, everything. It just went low. It was like,
Maybe you should probably not fight people at shows.
you know what? That's the first time I ever been that angry, not including driving, in a long time. But you know, that guy is like an exception to the rule. You know, that one guy. And as you can see, I'm not on here really bad mouthing who it is or anything like that.
Right now.
You know, I'm just telling the story how it happened.
Plus,
It's
you
like,
don't want to drive business to him by people
Yeah,
seeing
no.
who it is. You want. You
Oh,
know.
all I'll do is look at his whack designs and be like, "Oh my god!"
All right. Well, maybe we should get into something else now.
Do you guys know what time it is? Blind box time!
All right. So today's blind box are actually blind bags. Have you seen these before?
What's in there? A towelette?
These are Frank Kozik.
I'm only kidding too.
Frank
It's
Kozik
just-
Kid Robot zipper pulls.
I actually
Are
like
these the metal
Kozik
ones?
too.
These are metal ones.
Awesome.
There's nothing. We can't really pick any design because
Yeah.
there's nothing on the label. So let's just get into it.
Labbit. I assume because there's one on the front.
Hey, look! I got a Labbit.
I got. Oh, I got a really cool one actually.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's a smoking pink and purple skull.
Sweet. I got a bowl of ramen noodles or something.
Actually, it's kind of cool.
I know.
And I got the standard Labbit,
These are
the
rad.
blue Labbit.
Okay, so I think I have a thing with zipper pulls where I'm like, how many zipper pulls does a person need?
You know what though? I have like a whole bunch of hoodies. I didn't even know they made these things before because I have hoodies that I'm like this, with that doing the two nails together, pulling it down. I had no idea this stuff existed. This is sweet.
So maybe people do need.
So
more
there
zipper
you go.
pulls.
You do need zipper pulls.
I have like 3 hoodies, all from the same company, and they're like $100 a piece, and the zippers all came off. Like it was like it was a Paul Peralta one. It had a little P.
Yeah.
All of them came off.
Oh man.
So now
here,
I know
look.
these exist.
But now
Now
you
you've got at least 2 of them covered.
Sweet.
Now you only need to buy 1 more.
So I think out of all the zipper pulls that Kid Robot does, I like the metal ones the best.
Yeah,
They
these
just
are nice.
feel like nice
I take back the towelette comment.
zipper pulls. The paint's nice too. I mean, we've opened similar ones like this from Frank before. These are really
it's a nice enamel,
nice.
and actually I've had one on my chain for a while now since the last time we
you
opened them.
have.
I mean, it's a little bit.
Didn't it fall off once?
Yeah, I just replaced the little ring.
Okay.
It's a little discolored on the back from obvious wear and tear, but I mean the paint is still in there. Paint
From hanging
stayed
by your balls.
from hanging by my balls. So I mean the quality is nice on these.
All right.
They
Zipper
last.
pulls.
It's not going to just fall off and break like the plastic ones.
Let's get into a few reviews while we've got Chris on the couch still.
All right, let's do it. Reviews.
Reviews.
Up first.
Got me on the couch still. I'm staying here tonight.
Oh, okay, cool. Sweet party. I'll bring my tauntaun.
This is.
I have a tauntaun sleeping bag.
Oh, I'm like, what is that?
You're like, what? You have a
Oh, you cut it open and sleep inside of it?
lightsaber it open.
This is a pirate skull pendant by Ockle.
Yay, Akko.
This was £5 on ockle.co.uk or ockle.co.uk, like they say.
that what they say?
I always see it, yeah, when I watch YouTube videos, anywhere in the UK, I always say .co, but they all say .co.
Oh,
So it's
got...
ockle.co.uk.
Cultural lesson.
It's made out of maple wood, and it's laser engraved maple wood pendant. Just a simple little,
I like that.
vector art design cut out of
Oh,
maple
it
wood.
smells good. I love that smell of like fresh, that laser.
I don't know, I can't smell anything.
You can't
shot.
smell that?
Yeah.
It's because you cast
smell
resin.
That and
Not
screen
really.
printing.
Oh, it smells so good. It smells like camping.
The printed inks just destroy your nostrils, and
Who knows what's going on in there? I haven't been to the doctor in 20 years. Let's just hope for the best on that.
Crossing our fingers for Chris. I like this. I'm a big fan of Ockle's art, so £5. That's a really good price too.
you might remember Ockle from our Mega Gwyn show back in 2007. So we've been fans of his for a while.
It's cool too because it's like big but not gaudy big.
Yeah,
Like,
and you can just hang it
I
on the
wouldn't
wall
feel weird wearing
if
that.
you want.
Like
could.
that Brady Bunch tiki.
Yes. Nice bringing that in there.
So this isn't really a toy, but I just wanted to bring it up because I like Ockle's work, and
Okay.
people need to go see it.
How about another toy?
Okay.
An actual toy.
I think I can smell it.
Don't try too hard.
Okay.
You might hurt yourself. We have Beeman versus Toyer Kaiju. Finally. This is from Toy2R. It's $15 for a set of two 2.5-inch keys. This was a collaboration between Toy2R and the overseas magazine B-E-E. You can still pick these up on Toy2Rusa.com. And here they are. Are you a fan of keys?
These look cool. Yeah, I like this stuff.
I don't know if you noticed, but we kind of like them.
Oh yeah, huh? How about that? Did you guys hide these around the house on Easter?
Oh, that would have been funny. I should have done that.
So this is the first time I'm seeing the Kaiju Toyer head.
We've seen it.
I mean,
before.
I've seen it behind glass at a Comic-Con, but
Kim.
I've never held it and seen it in person. I like it a lot. I like the addition
Oh,
of
he's
the.
cute.
I like the addition of the horns. It's cool.
We should paint the ears like flesh.
Make a Ben one. There you
Kind
go.
of a wasp on him.
I like
though.
that guy.
Yeah.
It reminds me of Garada K7.
Obviously a kaiju fan over here.
You know who Garada is?
No.
It's like this big. It's like a Tranzor Z enemy. It's like this big. It's like 36 inches tall. And it has these big, like horns, and it's got a skull face like this. It looks almost like this guy. It's pretty cool.
Nice.
Actually, I think there was a Kozik exclusive at D-Con that looked almost like this. It
Yes.
was a Toyer.
From
yeah.
It was the 8-inch
Yep.
version.
And then I was gonna get it, and they go $300. I gotta find that somewhere else.
And there were two versions. There was like a black and purple version and like a red and blue version.
I hate going to those shows because, which is, by the way, I love that show, but
Thank you.
it is by far like one of my favorite shows to do. I mean, Comic-Con's all hectic. That show's like Comic-Con I like because it's like bang bang bang, but D-Con's like bang bang ching ching. But then it's like pizza. And then there's like sandwiches, and everybody's nice, and there's like a bunch of cool stuff where I end up spending money.
That's the problem. There's
is
too
the
much cool
problem.
stuff.
No, that's the good thing.
Well, I guess. I mean, I can't really give my landlord a friggin' dunny, you know?
You can try. Have you tried? So what
No.
happens when you pit them against each other? No?
These guys don't even
It's
look
a
like they
versus.
want to fight.
I know. They look too nice.
It's like, he's mad because he's like cuter.
I like these though because the colors are really dynamic and bright.
Yeah, that's good.
Very simple designs.
And the logo doesn't look terrible, even though like it's from something. You know, it's from.
Right.
It's got a logo on its back from something like whatever you said that B.
Right. Magazine.
You know, I don't put my logo on anything.
Really?
I don't think so. None of my shirts.
I like that you look down and you're like, oh.
Yeah, I don't think I do.
Do you put like your business card in there with it? Or
Yeah,
something? Okay.
I send catalogs and business cards and stickers. Well, that's not true. I put Retro Outlaw on the Comic-Con exclusive last year, and I'm gonna do it for this, but usually not so much. It's just an extra thing I gotta print on the shirt. You know?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm done printing stuff.
So the last thing we have here,
Oh,
this is the
thank you.
instructions. This is, you might recognize the white box.
Mm-hmm.
That means patch together.
How come they don't just take one of these pictures and put it on the box?
I don't know.
Good
We
question.
say it every time we review their stuff.
Good question. They started very recently. Started to put some pictures.
You know what I do is I do the same thing, but first of all I use a black box because it looks a little more like sleek or whatever, and then I just like have 1,000 stickers of the size of the box made with the design and just pop it on there.
See, that's cool. Just slap a sticker.
I mean,
on
I'm underground too. I can't afford to have I probably could, but then there's less toys for everybody.
Exactly. I see no problem with stickers. Are you into resin figures?
That's what those
I
are. Yeah.
But I mean for yourself, personally collecting.
Yeah. Well, that's what I started doing.
Sometimes
is like,
you make it, but you don't collect.
well, you know what I was buying model kits like from the time I was like probably 10 years old until like even like last year. I've been getting them from like Bangkok or something. I've been ordering big boxes of them. I got Predator busts like that big. I've been buying.
Awesome.
Yep. You guys should check out my studio sometime.
We would love to.
I mean, I don't have all this. But what are all those people doing? Mopping that giant floor.
They're working. We just let them be.
I wish I had a staff. Rich people.
This is...
What?
No, we'd love to come by your place sometime.
It'd be fun.
See the operation.
And are you guys vegetarians or anything?
No.
Good.
I mean,
Because
I'll
it's
eat
this awesome
vegetables.
burger. No.
Oh, I was like,
no,
am I
because every
uninvited
time
if I'm
I
not?
recommend the burger place on the street that's totally rad, they're like, oh, I'm a vegetarian. So now I ask first.
What's
It's
it
like
called?
Juicy Burger.
I think I've heard of that.
It's on Hollywood Boulevard and
I'll totally go for a good burger.
some other street.
Good burger. Hollywood and some street.
Ivar.
All right.
Ivar.
All right,
All right, so let's look at this real quick.
this thing's going to need a lot of glue to keep it together.
This looks way cooler than the picture on here.
But she has arms too. They're here. They're not going to stick in without
printed out
the
at
glue.
low quality on somebody's printer.
How do you guys still send you stuff when you bag on the box all the time? And then you bag it?
Come on, they have to know.
There's a lot of good pieces.
Yeah. They have to know that the box is crappy.
Well, is it coming from like somewhere weird or something, like Finland or something? I don't know. Where's it coming
It's come
from?
from China.
Well, do they watch this?
I hope so. I mean,
I don't know.
they sent this to us. I hope they want to see what we say.
Black box, print a sticker. You guys are good at that. Come on. You know?
All right, so this is Shadowgirls. It is by D-Rod and Patched Together. This is the merged form of Rebecca and Charon from the hit webcomic Shadowgirls. The design is by Shadowgirls artist Dave Reynolds, and you can check out the comic at shadowgirlscomic.com. It's currently out of stock at patchedtogether.com, but you can hit if you're interested in it, go hit I would like to reorder or make more of this button. There's a button. Hit the button.
This is pretty rad. I mean,
it's actually a lot cooler than the pictures.
Yeah, I mean, I like this a lot. You should definitely hit the reorder button.
Whoa, look at this sword. It's got like a foot claw thing on it.
Look at that like mouse thing on her vagina area.
Yeah, click twice.
Mouse double click.
That's crazy.
At least double click.
This is a nice sculpture. I mean, it's gonna take a little work to get this thing to stay together. I think with all the
need some glue
parts. And they give you the glue.
Wings are
you know,
nice.
we're actually me and my business partner are in a discussion on whether or not we should. He's like, we should sell it with the hands off and just put the glue in there, and I'm like, no, I don't want to because it's a sizing of the box issue, and this is the things you argue about as two guys that own a company. Yep. It's like, really, I don't want. That's not really an argument, but I don't. I think I don't. Huh?
It's a discussion.
Yeah, I don't think you should have to put unless it says model kit on there. You shouldn't have to put something together, in my opinion. You know.
I agree with
that. Right.
I agree with that.
Did you take that apart too?
I didn't take it apart. It just comes apart.
Wow, I didn't realize the whole thing.
Did you break that?
I didn't break it.
Usually it's me that breaks it.
I didn't break it.
Even that. Oh, I guess so you can put it in her hand.
Oh, there you go.
So you can.
Well, otherwise, yeah, it probably wouldn't happen.
The fades are kind of nice, and the paint.
Yeah,
you get some idiot that just glues the thing to the side of her fist.
I mean, the paint's really nice on that. If you want to see it.
It's just falling
even on the
here.
face.
Yeah, that's cool. I like the hair is like wind blown.
Oh yeah, you put these little guys like over the back.
Switch out the heads.
It's a sexy bee.
Oh, I'm liking what I see.
That's pretty cool, and it's really lightweight.
Yeah, actually it is. I think that thing weighs a ton. The Chewbacca thing, compared to that.
I felt heavier. statues. No offense.
No. Well,
Not that
porcelain
yours isn't
especially
heavy.
too. I don't want it to be heavy.
No, oh, this is nice. And the gold detail on here is
I gotta really learn how to
attractive.
rotocast is what I need to do, so I can make
There's
a
a lot of
hollow.
spinning involved.
I want to get like some Gilligan's Island bike with like a chain and a bucket that spins and just kind of like work out at the same time.
I think you could make that. I think that could happen. I think that's
I
possible.
could work out. I could make statues. What else? Power a radio.
Yeah,
I was just
like
thinking
power a
listen to radio,
toaster.
yeah.
I saw Ed. What's his
How much
name?
toast can you
Ed
eat?
Bigley
They
Jr.
gotta
or
hook it up to a
whatever.
bike.
Oh yeah, Big G. How much toast do you want? Exactly.
These are some thin
Maybe
parts.
1.5
too.
pieces of like rye.
You could make at least that much.
All right, that's cool. Is that it?
I don't know. We
That's
ended up on
That's what we
toast.
got. Yeah, we're talking about toast now. How about events? Events. Happenings.
Do it.
Stuff to do.
We have KV's birthday party. Speaking of KV,
KV.
join KV's creator Holly from A Little Stranger for KV's first birthday party, where 12 UK artists have created exclusive KV designs at Fleet River Bakery in London, England, on May 26th. HeyKV.com.
Are you guys going?
I wish. Oh, I wish. Believe me, I
It's
wish.
the UK. We don't go there.
Every time I talk to somebody from the UK on Xbox 360, I'll be playing Call of Duty. They're like, "You stupid Americans and your cheeseburgers." They always like say
What?
something about our cheeseburgers because they think we're all
Why
fat.
do they hate our cheeseburgers?
They think we're all fat. Like,
Well, I mean, a lot of us are,
anytime
but-
you trash talk somebody on Xbox, they always call you fat with a cheeseburger. Go
I
have a
don't-
cheeseburger.
I don't feel like it's the cheeseburgers that make us fat.
It's probably the fries.
It's the fries, it's the soda, it's the Twinkies.
Soda's bad.
It's the but it's so good.
Yeah.
In such a good way. All right, so that's it for episode 165. Don't forget to save money with coupon code TOYBREAK10 for 10% off at tilted.com and just the code TOYBREAK, all one word, for 15% off at funkrush.com and 20% off at octobertoys.com. As always, you can visit toybreak.com, the hub of everything that you could possibly want from the show. You can watch episodes, download episodes, you can join contests in the forum, you can download paper toys of us, 3 versions of them, crazy, made by Alexander Gwynn, Zakane, and Castleford. You can donate if you're enjoying the show. We appreciate that. You can call and leave us a voicemail at 818-AM-I-GOOD. You can email us at info@toybreak.com. You can keep up with us on Facebook at facebook.com/toybreak. You can check out both our toy briefs and our entire episodes at youtube.com/toybreak. You can follow us on Twitter. I'm at Aileen Gaspar.
At George Gaspar. Do you have a
Oh,
Twitter?
and yeah, I do have one. At Retro Little Line Outlaw. With an underscore.
Awesome. And so that was it. Did you enjoy the show?
Yeah, it was fun. It's like over already.
I know,
Should be
right?
a double episode because I'm here.
All right, we'll cut this one, then we'll move on to the next one.
Well, let's one more time
Yeah,
tell
pimp your
everybody your
website, tell
website
them
so
about
they know
what
where to
you're
go.
RetroOutlaw.com is the website. Facebook/RetroOutlaw. Twitter, Retro_Outlaw. We'll be at Phoenix Comic Con in May. What else? Weekend of Horrors in LA in May, first week of May or second week, and then what at the end of May? There's something else coming up. I don't know, some other show.
Check the website
So
for more
many shows.
details.
Yeah, there's so many. It's this convention season. We're gonna be everywhere. We're on tour.
That's awesome.
So, yeah.
Keeping yourself busy.
Keeping ourselves getting. Well, we need to make money. Can't
But
just-
it's all just fodder until decon, right?
Oh, decon's it. I'm telling you right now. Actually, forget flying out for Comic Con. You gotta go to decon. They have pizza. They have sandwiches.
It's just pizza.
There's sandwiches. Ben, the fleshy ears,
Ben.
is there. He's working it. Everybody. Oh, and they have the DKE vinyl graveyard is always there.
Oh, dude, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I can't even describe the awesomeness of that.
I make the shirts for the show, so those are always rad.
It's true. It's true.
And yeah.
We gotta talk to you about some Toy Break shirts.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
I'm in.
let's do that.
I'm in.
Guys, what do you think? Toy Break shirts? Are you
I'm
guys
in.
in? From him? All right, let's end the show. Here's your Toy Break. This one is a look at the Four Horsemen's gallery show that took place over at Toy Tokyo, courtesy of friend of the show, Dave Gittleman. Actually, friend of us and friend of the show.